Hey Pisces, welcome to my space. Welcome to this space. Welcome to 2025, the year of the snake. The Chinese New Year is coming up in a few days. It's going to be a lot of transformation this year. I am reading for Pisces moon and rising signs in this video. Okay. These are somewhat timeless readings. And when I say somewhat, it's not 100% timeless. It's not like I intend for these to resonate with like within the next 10 years or whatever. I'm expecting this to resonate, or I intend for this to resonate within the year. Okay, within the year of 2025. Any past issues that you may have had, those are going to pertain to any like to 2024, maybe within the past five years. But I'm not projecting too far into the future. I'm only intending for this reading again to resonate and projecting it into by the end of 2025. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to pull 3 cards. I actually intend for those cards to represent the past, present, and future, but we'll see what comes out for you. We'll see how my spirit feels as we move forward. I'm reaching out to guardians and protectors, spirits of light, for these messages. So any messenger from the spirit realm that is of light, of goodness, and benevolence, I am calling on them to speak through me to you guys. Okay, so this is for Pisces, moon and rising signs, guardians and protectors, ancestors of light, messengers of light from the cosmos, from the spirit world. What messages do you have for my Pisces, moon and rising signs of the world? My Pisces, moon and rising signs who are watching this right now or at any given time. What messages do we have for them? Spiritual messages do we have for them? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? All right, Pisces, moon and rising signs. Let's see. Take what resonate, leave what does not. Okay. Pisces, moon and rising signs. Ooh. That almost wanted to fly out, but not 100%, so I'm not going to force it. Pisces, moon and rising signs. Let's see what you guys got at this time. I just got like, okay, so for some of you guys, Pisces, there is something I just got, work-life balance. Work-life balance. Know when to rest and know when to get busy, right? You may feel in your mind, I have a lot of things to do, you know, and sometimes you probably don't have a lot of things to do, Pisces. It's just in your, maybe there's some type of anxiety or something. I don't know. But Pisces, moon and rising signs, there's something here where you kind of just let go of control here. Whatever is happening in the, like in the past, there was a situation where there was more work than play happening, or more play than work happening. There was one or the other that was just really heavy. Okay, it was weighing down on you, or it was, you know, there was just too much of that happening. It just was not balanced at all. You are a fast learner. You love, like, I feel like there are those of you, like, when it comes to work, you like to work, you like to get things done, you know, you like to learn new things. You know, some of you guys might be in school, okay, or wanting to go get a degree or a certification. That's totally fine. Like, go get it. Okay, some of you guys have been sitting on this for way too long. go get the degree or go get the certification, go get, go get certified, go get that license. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting work-life balance with this. And, you're looking beautiful. Like, like you have a lot of potential here. Okay. You may not be exactly where you want to be right now, but you are where you're supposed to be. So remember that. So if you feel like I need to be doing more work until I see results, it's like you're not going to see the results that way. You don't tend to the 3D first. You have to tend to your inner sanctum first. Then you'll, as you do the work, it doesn't start, necessarily outside. It starts inside. There's a change inside of you that needs to happen first. Or else all this work that you're doing is all for naught. Like it doesn't matter, right? I don't believe in controlling the outer world to change the inner world. I believe in changing the inner world before we can expect the outer world to show the results that we want. That's just my belief, but we're all different, and that's okay. I'm also getting, so that was you in the past. I feel like for those of you, that was you in the past. In the present, once again, you're looking amazing, right? Maybe you're feeling amazing. You've kind of leveled up a little bit, at least inside, okay, spiritually. There is a drive that you have now, but it's coming from a very healthy place, right? So I feel like in the past, you kind of were like, okay, I'm doing all this work, I'm trying to get somewhere, you know, but now in the present time, you're just like, I know exactly what I want. And I want to make sure that not only am I doing the outer work, I want to make sure that I'm doing the inner work. I love seeing that in the present. So there is definitely a level up here. It's definitely a level up here. Okay. That's really nice to see because you have two princesses or two pages in your reading. So the past was the Princess of Pentacles, and the present, you're the Princess of Fire. Okay, the Princess of Wands, and that is Leo. Could be Sagittarius. It could be any of the fire signs. The Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, some of you guys, maybe you have that in your chart, or maybe that's just how the energies that are working inside of you right now. In the past, it was very earth based, very understanding how to ground yourself. You were trying to like solidify either a reputation at work or in your life. Like you were trying to make sure that your financials were set up, right? That you are taking like practical measures to get somewhere. Okay. But now in the present moment, I'm really happy to see this. What's being worked on you right now, or what's being worked inside of you right now, is understanding that where you are, that's where you need to be. And you're just going to shine from there. It's this fire is coming from the inside. Okay. Love this. Love this for you. And then in your future, I'm again more fire. You have the Two of Wands as Aries energy. So some of you guys, you have Aries in your chart. I see work being done, Pisces, moon and rising signs. Like you did the practical work. Some of you guys, like you really busted your ass. Some of you guys probably saw like, this is not working. I'm not making any money from this. Some of you guys may have tried to open a business, or you were trying to learn how, like you were still a student. If you were trying to open a business or become an entrepreneur, maybe you just felt like this is not working for me. This is not for me in the past year or two, maybe 5 years. I don't know, but maybe that just wasn't your time, because in here and in here, they weren't syncing up with what you were doing in the outer world and in the 3D, right? You were wanting so badly for this physical work to do something for you and to create the results that you wanted. And maybe there were some results that you received that were positive, but now you got a fire lit under you from inside, or lit inside of you now. You've been doing great, Pisces. You may have had some failures, some setbacks, things like that, but you're doing great. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep learning. Keep doing your research, right? Reach out for help. Continue to be inspired. It's amazing because what's going to happen now, before I even get into what's going to happen in the future, you have the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you have the Hanged Man. So just wait, okay? This energy, this fire, this princess of fire here, this fiery witch, this fiery woman, this amazing energy, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter, okay? Um, she can, you know, that fire can kind of turn into like, we got to hurry up. We got to go, 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 go. No, sometimes you just got to kind of, you know, turn that blazing fire into, you know, a candle, or, you know, make it more like, kind of pull it back a little bit. Doesn't mean you have to put your fire out. Just kind of pull it back a little bit, dial it down. Take a moment at this time to this change that's happening in your life on in the 3D realm is going to really call for you to change your perspective. That's what's going to happen. Change your perspective on everything in your life. How you work, how you communicate, how you learn, right? You probably kind of felt like you kind of crucified yourself in a way. You know, you're just kind of probably just felt like, I'm just, you know, you're kind of like taking the time out to pause feels like a punishment. At least that's just how it feels to you. But at the core of it all, because you have the, look at this, you have the snake. Like, this is the year of the snake. Okay. There is a lot of power behind this change that's happening inside of you. Pisces, moon, and rising signs, you are going to go far. Underneath the hanged man, as he's hanging upside down, there's a lot of maybe turmoil, a lot of intense transformative energy, a lot of change that feels so uncomfortable. But like, on the flip side is the light, it's the sun, right? There's illumination there, there's awakening. This is really positive. Okay, Pisces. So mentally and emotionally, and maybe even spiritually, you've been feeling so depressed, or just feeling like, just, I give up. I give up. But you still, like, you were still doing work. You were still, you know, maybe some of you guys were just working little jobs here and there, you know, but in your mind, you were still like, you know, you had your goals, you had your aspirations in mind. Whatever it is that you set your mind to, Pisces, if it's like good for you and it's something that you truly want, you are going to be on fire. You got to be confident, Pisces. You got to be confident in what you want, because whatever it is that you want, you probably gave up on it for some reason. Maybe you got distracted, you know. Could have been a brand new relationship that you just got into, or some type of new um a new birth that happened in your relationship with a person, right? It doesn't have to be children, but it's like something new came out of a relationship that you're with somebody, okay? And that's what you're focused on, or you have been focused on. Maybe that kind of distracted you a little bit. But I'm seeing, Pisces, you guys, your confidence is on fire. You are going for what you want. And you're not going to take no for an answer. You're not, it's like, this is what I want, and this is what I'm sticking with. This is amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the Princess of Discs. Let's clarify the Princess of Discs, or the Princess of Pentacles here. I'm gonna have to open a window soon because it's getting a little bit warm in here. All right, Princess of Discs. Let's clarify this. Ancestors of light, guardians of light, messengers of light. Please clarify the Princess of Discs for the sign of Pisces, moon and rising signs. Let's see here. 3 cards to clarify. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to go open a door or a window in a little bit, Pisces. It's getting a little bit warm in here. Ooh. All right, you guys. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So, beautiful energy here, Pisces. Okay. Hold on, let me see. This card came out reversed, but I'm not sure. I don't really read reversals. Okay. So they don't want this to be reversed. They want this to be upright. You have, this is beautiful. So much yellow, so much green, right? In the past, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Discs, or the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. Taurus energy. And then you have the Lovers. So what I'm seeing here is school. Like whenever I see the Lovers, like I know it looks like a male and a female getting married, things like that, being blessed under God. But I see this not, I mean, there could be romance attached to this. Like maybe there is an individual that you met back in the, maybe when you were going to school and you guys saw that you guys were meant for each other. Could be that. Okay. But what I'm also seeing, and maybe you're with this person now, Pisces, possibly, I don't know. Or maybe if you guys didn't meet together in school, if this is not your high school or college sweetheart, whatever, this is someone that you met around that time elsewhere. And it's a very blessed relationship. However, if this is romance, again, you and this individual, you guys have a lot of potential financially together. Okay. You know, a lot of potential. You got the snake again. um, but others of you on a more like not romantic standpoint in their past, this is school. Like this is like I see the Lovers as like just other people that you care about. So this can be just people that you met at school, you became friends, you guys really clicked. And even if you're friends with them now or not, you met them and if this, I feel I'm getting school because I see the page, it's like a princess. So I see that as a student. Um, or maybe this was just maybe at a time in your life when you were younger, maybe when you were a kid, if this is going that far back. Maybe your mother um was like the head of the household. Okay. And she was an inspiration to you, or your grandmother. Okay. But maybe your parents were very blessed, okay, and set a really good example for you when you were growing up. Okay. But your mother, she may have passed away, or maybe she's and she's still looking after you and blessing you and protecting you. Or if she's still alive till this day and she's still with you, then she really set a good example. For those of you who resonate with that. Others of you in your past, you wanted money, like you like nice things, the material world resonates with you, and that's totally fine. Like we're 3D people, like we're 3D beings, you know what I mean? We're material beings. That's okay to kind of focus on that for a while. And you set your sights high, you set your sights on like what you truly wanted, right? Just like this Queen of Pentacles, she's looking out at this vast landscape. It's like a blank canvas in a way. Okay. So there was definitely a vast landscape that you were looking out, probably when you first went to school or you got introduced to a certain type of project or a certain profession. And if this is college, there are those of you were like, wow, like you just had a blank canvas in your life and you're like, I'm ready to turn this into a working machine or a masterpiece or a work of art. And this was like a blessing from God. Like this is something that, God put together for you. This was meant for you to be a part of. And you saw this as an amazing opportunity that was going to make you happy with the Ace of Cups. That's awesome. That's awesome, Pisces. Okay, let's see what's going on in your present moment. Let's see what's going on in your present moment, you guys. All right. For Pisces, Moon and Rising signs, clarify the Princess of Wands, Guardians of Light, Messengers of Light for Pisces, Moon and Rising signs. Pisces, Moon and Rising signs. Why is the Princess of Wands here? Ooh. Okay. Okay, so in the present moment, okay. Interesting. In your present moment here, Pisces, again, your mind is still on money or on the material things that you want, your career, your job, your financial future, right? Or your health. This can also be your health, okay? So this doesn't necessarily just have to be money. When I see pentacles, I also see the physical, like your body, okay? So some of you guys You're wanting to make some improvements on your body, okay? Whether that's going to get cosmetic surgery or just eating healthier or starting a new workout routine. But your mentality behind that workout or behind getting your body into shape or where you want it to be, your mind and your heart and your soul have changed its perspective towards that. And this is where the change happens. Okay, so at this time, presently, you're still like you're there's a fire that's been lit inside of you. However, there's still that part of you that's just like, but what if we can't? What if it doesn't work? What if they say no? What if, right? You're still kind of feeling in that this mindset of the 8 of Swords. You're still kind of feeling trapped. You're not trapped, Pisces. Okay, you're not trapped. It's all in your mind. You can change whatever you want in your life. Okay, I believe in alchemy. In this, in the I believe that alchemy is, just us having the magic to create whatever we want out of whatever we want, right? From the ground up. 2 of Pentacles, once again, you have the yin and yang symbol again, okay, because you have the Princess of Pentacles holding a shield up, or, some type of amulet with a yin and yang sign, this balance, okay? And you have 2 of them here. So again, it's the same message. You guys, presently, you got to make sure that you are balanced. Whatever you're doing outside of you or with your body, or whatever you're working towards when it comes to your overall physical well-being or towards your financial well-being, you have to make sure that the spirit and the physical are locked in together. You can't focus on just one or the other. You have to focus on both and make sure that they're both balanced. Okay? Understanding why you're working towards what you're working towards. Why do you want this? Maybe just sitting with yourself and kind of like just weighing both. Okay, some of you guys have 2 options, like with, whether when it comes to your health, you have 2 options or 2 doctors. Okay, you have when it comes to your financial well-being, you have 2 options to choose from. You have 2 professions that you can focus on, or 2 career choices, I guess. All right, and maybe that's where you're kind of feeling stuck. It's like, oh, what if one doesn't work out and the other was the one I was supposed to choose? Follow your spirit. You know what your spirit is telling you, Pisces, moon and rising sign. So if you look at one profession or one option, you're lighting up from the inside and you're like, yes, like I really want to do that. Even if you're scared, that's probably the one that you should focus on or pick. But if you look at the other one and you're just like, I'm not really sure, you know, it looks cool, but I'm not sure, right? Maybe that's not the one, but the one where it's like, I really would love to do that, but it looks scary as shit, right? Excuse my language. That's the one you want to go for. The one that kind of scares you even further, because you're just like, what if, if I make it, it's going to be amazing, but if I don't, it's going to suck, That's the one you want to go with, okay? Because again, you got this card again for your present moment. You got the Ace of Cups. So yes, you are worried. You have some worry there. Of course, that's normal. It's normal to worry, okay? But just understand, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine as long as you make the confident choice, even with the failures. Because this cup that you want to fill, this beautiful experience that you want, it's not just going to come to you easily and just like fall into your lap. There may be moments where something will fall into your lap, like a piece of it, just reminding you like you're on the right track, right? But there's going to come, with everything comes pros and cons. With everything comes light and dark. There's always going to be a struggle at some point for a certain period of time, but it's not permanent, Pisces. So if your heart or your mind is just like, oh, like I'm a failure, and it's like, come on, pull yourself out of it. It's not the end. Not the end. This is something that you set your mind to, and you're just like, no, this is what I'm meant to do. This is something that I want to do. This is something that I desire. Go for it. Okay. And you may not see the results right now, but remember, the results that you want to see first is from inside. Those are the results that you want to see before you go after this material, experience. Whether it be a job, a career, like your dream job, your dream career, and you actually make it, the dream house, the dream car, or all of the above. There's definitely a relationship as like involved in this though. I don't see that as being at the forefront of your mind right now, but it's definitely, there's definitely somebody here that you really love and care about and is blessed under God, this relationship. And you may be, some of you guys might be feeling a certain way about it. You're just kind of annoyed by this person right now, but I'm getting the sense that someone loves you very much and they want to be a part of this with you. So you got to balance that too, right? You got to make sure you're balancing your relationships with the work that you're doing. You know, you got to balance your attention. Let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Wands here for Pisces, Moon, and Rising signs, guardians, protectors of light. Messages for Pisces, Moon, and Rising signs. Clarify the Two of Wands here. Let's see. It's a beautiful reading, Pisces. I'm excited for you guys, whatever this is. Okay, so there's definitely you're coming back. You're coming back to this first love here. Some of you guys are artists. Some of you guys, because it says art, this is the Temperance card. But some of you guys are definitely, and remember, like I'm looking at this, you have the eagle and the lion. This is Leo and Scorpio. Leo and Scorpio are two different energies, okay? I see Scorpio as more of like, you know, the mysterious, you know, the dark brooding type, where it's like we're just here to destroy whatever is not meant to be here. But Leo is here to be like, let's enjoy. Let's enjoy. Pina colada vibes, you know what I mean? Like, let's just enjoy the moment, right? Let's live it up. That's what I see, you know, as this Leo energy. So once again, both the eagle and the lion are drinking from this cauldron. They're drinking from this pot. So no matter what, Pisces, in your future, as you make this confident choice to move forward with what you truly desire and you focus on it, understand that the light and the dark exist there. There's no such thing as just darkness and just light. Both have to coexist. That's the yin and yang here. That's the yin and yang. Yeah. Another princess. So there's more to learn. Okay. There's more to learn in your future here. Be strong. You need to be strong in this, Pisces. Okay. But then you graduate to the Knight of Wands. I love seeing that. So there's definitely someone, there's a Sagittarius here. Okay. There's definitely somebody here who they're here to support you. I just get the sense that they might kind of fly off the handle a little bit. They need to ground themselves a little bit. Okay. And maybe both of you guys are learning this together. Okay. This can be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be a lover. It could be a significant other. Okay. It's quite possible that both of you guys have the same profession or you guys want the same thing, which is good. Okay. But you need to be strong here because, you know, if this is a relationship, Pisces, moving forward this year, it's gonna have its ups and downs. Like this person is still like, this is kind of somebody who you're meant to, not meant to, but this is someone the universe or your God is saying, okay, this person is, you know, this can be your future husband and wife. Like they're okay, they're good, you know, they're not horrible. They're a good match for you. But at the same time, they're not going to force you to marry this person, or they're not going to force you to be friends with this person or make it a lifelong partnership with this person. It's up to you. Okay. But understand your perspective is shifting. It needs to shift here, Pisces, and realize that in anything that you choose that you see or deem as healthy, or this is something that's good, mostly good, understand that there's going to be some bad there too. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull some oracle messages. We have 3 oracle messages that we're going to pull for you today, Pisces, moon and rising signs. And then we'll conclude your reading. Let's see. For Pisces, moon and rising signs, what messages of advice and guidance do we have? Messengers of light, guardians of light for Pisces, moon and rising signs moving forward. Let's see. Pisces, moon and rising signs for their advice and guidance. Let's see. Okay. You have surface. So yeah, diving deep. Okay. Some of you guys have very, very strong beliefs about something, or your perspective is very deep in the, the realm, the spirit realm, or I'm trying to explain this the right way. You guys have very, very, Pisces, you guys, when you believe something, it's very, very deep, okay? To the point where you're not really coming up to the surface to truly see the light of of a situation that you're in. You just kind of get stuck in this realm, this deep underwater, so to speak, realm of, this is just what I believe, this is how it is, right? It's time to kind of come up to the surface a little bit and realize that it's not so bad, that there's a situation that is not so bad. You may be more focused on the negative and you're deeply like stuck on that. You're kind of, you're deeply committed to, this is bad, this is not going in the right direction, and this is not what I want. And that's fine. That's not what you want. Move on, right? But there is something here where you need to come up to the surface, get some air, and realize, just kind of breathe and realize that, okay, like, let's come to a compromise here, right? Let's bring this into balance here. I don't know exactly, again, what that is for you, but I just get the sense that, whatever it is that you left behind is coming right back to you. Again, if this is a person where you left them behind because you had your certain views or beliefs about them, or about just humanity in general, maybe you just felt like this person's just not healthy because A, B, C, and D. This person may come back into your life having changed or transformed, and you've changed and transformed, and now your relationship with this person is more healthy because you're like, oh, like, that's not really that bad. You know what I mean? Like, we're both, like, you might realize that you both had issues that you guys needed to solve for yourselves. And now that you're back together, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a romantic partner that you broke up with or whatever, or that you took a break from. And because your perspective changed and their perspective changed, there's something there that you're realizing, okay, like, it's not so bad. Okay. That might be something that people don't really want to hear. Okay. Because I feel like there's some people out there, a lot of people, like, when you break up with someone or stop talking to them, you're like, I'm not going to talk to them. Like, I'm not, like, they're wrong or they were wrong or whatever. And it's like, well, if they're brought back to you, there's something to learn. So I'm not saying that this thing or this person, place, or thing that's being brought back to you is like, you have to keep them in your life. That's up to you. You have to make that conscious decision. You have to make that confident decision. Like, if you reconcile with someone and you're like, man, I missed you, like, it's been a minute, like, what happened, and you guys just talk about it, and you guys just kind of realize, like, oh, dang, like, I'm sorry, or, I wasn't really all that bad, I don't know why I was tripping, or whatever, right? Let's go ahead and pull a couple more cards here. And this can also be a career choice, something that you started, but then you gave up on it because you just didn't see the results and you broke up with it, and now it's coming back and you're just like, oh, now I understand how to move forward with this. Now I understand how to open this business. Now I understand how to get this job. Now I understand, that I need to be certified, whatever, right? All right, 2 more cards, y'all. Pisces, moon and rising signs, guardians and protectors of light. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely some personal growth here. Pisces, moon and rising signs. Like, there's just some, maybe there's some personal things that you were just like, that wasn't a good way to think, or, I needed to, do some self introspection. I needed to dig inside of myself, right? Here's Scorpio again. Okay, you got Taurus and Scorpio together in a reading, both the light and the dark, death and birth, right? So there's definitely a situation here where, you and another person, or you within a situation that's coming back to you, is, going through transformation and regeneration, right? You've shed some skin, they've shed some skin, and now it's time, you're going through the healing process finally, right? All right, one more card, y'all, one more card. Yeah. Trusting the process. You're being looked after. You're being protected. Okay. You just got to trust the process. So maybe in the past you just didn't trust the process. Now, yeah, and you having more hope, having more optimism. Okay. Trusting the process. Trusting that what you've chosen is the right path. Okay. Much love and light to all of you, Pisces. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy. I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.